She's going to be the boss, Carlos Alcaraz said with a smile when asked about partnering with Emma Raducanu for US Open mixed doubles. Days later, Raducanu was spotted in the Queen's Club stands, smiling as she watched her future partner demolish Roberto Bautista Agut. The tennis world has officially lost its mind. From viral videos to relationship rumors, from Serena's ex-coach calling them the weakest pair to fans shipping Alcaranu, this partnership has created a media storm that transcends tennis.
What we're witnessing is the perfect collision of athletic excellence and social media fascination. Two young, attractive, successful Grand Slam champions teaming up creates an irresistible narrative. But beneath the headlines and viral moments lies a fascinating psychological dynamic: how two players at the peak of their powers navigate friendship, professional partnership, and intense public scrutiny simultaneously.
The tennis establishment is divided. Rennie Stubbs calls them the weakest pair and labels Alcaraz a lost puppy. Meanwhile, fans are creating shipping names and analyzing every interaction. But here's what matters. Alcaraz specifically requested Raducanu as his partner. She took a while to respond, and now they're creating viral content together. This isn't just about doubles strategy, it's about two young stars redefining how tennis partnerships work in the social media age.
Today, we're diving into the phenomenon that has tennis Twitter in meltdown mode. From special requests to surprise spectating, from chemistry videos to coaching controversy, the Alcaraz Raducanu partnership has become bigger than tennis itself. But what's really going on here? Let's start with how this all began. Dr. Martinez, what's the psychology behind Alcaraz specifically requesting Raducanu as his partner?
Alcaraz's choice reveals fascinating insight into his personality. He said, "I was thinking that I couldn't play better if it wasn't with Emma. That's not a strategic tennis decision, that's an emotional connection." He's comfortable with her, trusts her, and clearly enjoys her company. For someone at his level to prioritize personal chemistry over pure doubles ability suggests he values the psychological comfort that comes with genuine friendship.
The fact that Raducanu took a while to respond is equally telling. She had to weigh playing with the world number 2 who specifically requested her versus potentially being overshadowed by his star power. Her eventual yes suggests she's confident enough in her own abilities to partner with someone of his caliber. That takes serious self-assurance from someone who's faced criticism about her consistency.
Their viral US Open video shows them struggling to agree on basic things like coin flips. What does that chemistry or lack thereof actually reveal?
That video is psychological gold. They're genuinely laughing together, comfortable enough to look silly on camera, but also competitive enough that they can't even agree on heads or tails. It shows authentic friendship. They're not putting on an act for the cameras. The fact that they're both cracking up suggests they enjoy the dynamic where they're different but complementary. That's actually ideal for doubles partners.
Then came the Queen's Club moment. Raducanu showed up to watch Alcaraz's semifinal and the tennis world went into overdrive. What's the significance of that gesture?
That was a statement move. Raducanu had just withdrawn from Berlin with a back injury, but she made the effort to attend his match. In tennis culture, showing up to support someone when you're not obligated to is significant. She could have watched from home, but she chose to be there in person. That's the behavior of someone who genuinely cares about their partner's success, not just their own professional interests.
What's beautiful is Alcaraz's reaction afterward. He said he was focused on the match and didn't see her, but he was glad she came and that he'd like to watch her play too if he has time. That's the response of someone who appreciates the gesture but isn't overwhelmed by it. It shows emotional maturity and balanced boundaries, exactly what you want in any partnership, professional or personal.
The images of Raducanu smiling while watching him have gone viral. How do we separate genuine friendship from media narrative creation?
The smile tells us everything. You can't fake genuine enjoyment for that long, especially when you don't know cameras are focused on you. She's watching someone she respects and enjoys being around succeed at the highest level. Whether that's romantic or platonic doesn't matter. What matters is that it's authentic. The media can create narratives, but they can't manufacture genuine emotional responses.
Now let's address the controversy. Rennie Stubbs called them the weakest pair and labeled Alcaraz a lost puppy. How significant is this criticism from a tennis legend?
Stubbs is looking at this purely from a doubles strategy perspective, and she's not wrong about their technical limitations. Neither is a doubles specialist. But she's missing the bigger picture. This isn't about winning the mixed doubles, it's about creating a moment. Alcaraz has 5 Grand Slams and is ranked number 2. He's not a lost puppy, he's a confident champion making choices based on what he values, not what critics expect.
The lost puppy comment reveals more about traditional tennis attitudes than it does about Alcaraz. The establishment wants players to make purely strategic decisions, but young athletes today prioritize different things: authenticity, personal connections, enjoyment. Alcaraz choosing Raducanu because he couldn't play better with anyone else is refreshingly honest, not naive.
The fan reaction has been intense, from shipping names like Alcaranu to analyzing every social media interaction. What does this level of fascination tell us?
Fans are starved for authentic connections in sports. We've had decades of manufactured rivalries and corporate partnerships. When two genuine, young, successful athletes show real friendship and mutual respect, it's like finding water in the desert. People are projecting their desire for authentic relationships onto these two, because what they're showing feels real in a world of artificial everything.
Let's talk about the broader implications. How does this partnership reflect the changing culture of tennis?
This represents a fundamental shift in how players approach partnerships. Previous generations prioritized results above all else. This generation values experience, personal growth, and authentic connections. They're willing to risk being criticized for choices that prioritize happiness and friendship over pure competitive advantage. That's actually a healthier approach to elite sport.
What's revolutionary is how openly they're embracing the attention and having fun with it. Instead of being defensive about the speculation, they're leaning into the viral moments, creating content together, and showing that elite athletes can be both serious competitors and genuine friends. That's a powerful message for young people watching.
There have been persistent relationship rumors. How do two young stars navigate friendship in the public eye without it becoming a distraction?
They're handling it perfectly by not addressing it directly. Alcaraz says they've known each other for a really long time and have a good relationship. Raducanu shows up to support him. They create content together but maintain their individual identities. Whether they're friends or something more is irrelevant. What matters is they're setting boundaries while still being authentic. That's mature beyond their years.
Looking ahead to the US Open, what should we expect from this partnership both on and off court?
Tennis-wise, they'll probably lose early to actual doubles specialists, but that misses the point entirely. This partnership is about creating a moment, generating excitement, and showing that elite athletes can prioritize joy alongside competition. They'll have fun, create viral moments, and probably inspire other players to think differently about partnerships. That's worth more than any doubles title.
What's beautiful is how this story will unfold regardless of results. If they win, it validates choosing chemistry over strategy. If they lose, it shows that friendship matters more than trophies. Either way, they're redefining what success looks like for young athletes. They're proving you can be fiercely competitive while also being genuinely human.
The media attention has been unprecedented for a mixed doubles announcement. What does this tell us about the power of authentic storytelling in sports?
This proves that people crave authenticity more than perfection. Alcaraz admitting he specifically requested Raducanu, her taking time to decide, them laughing together in videos, her showing up to watch him play. These aren't manufactured moments. They're genuine interactions between two people who clearly enjoy each other's company. That resonates because it feels real in a world of sports PR nonsense.
What legacy will this partnership have beyond the US Open?
This changes how future partnerships are formed. Players will realize that personal chemistry and genuine friendship can be just as valuable as technical compatibility. We'll see more athletes making choices based on who they want to share experiences with, not just who gives them the best chance to win. That's a healthier approach to professional sport.
More importantly, they're showing young athletes that you can be authentically yourself while competing at the highest level. You don't have to choose between friendship and excellence, between personal happiness and professional success. They're proving you can have both, and that's a powerful message for the next generation of athletes.
Any final predictions for how this story develops?
Regardless of what happens romantically or competitively, they've already won. They've shown that elite athletes can be genuine friends, can have fun with media attention, and can make choices based on personal values rather than external expectations. That's influence beyond any tennis result, and it's going to inspire how the next generation approaches both sport and life.
Dr. Martinez Marcus, thank you for helping us understand the phenomenon that is Alcaraz and Raducanu. What started as a simple mixed doubles announcement has become a cultural moment that transcends tennis. From viral videos to surprise spectating, from coaching criticism to fan fascination, this partnership represents something bigger than sport. Whether they're friends or something more, whether they win or lose at the US Open, Alcaraz and Raducanu have already achieved something remarkable. They've shown that authentic connection and genuine friendship can coexist with elite competition. They've proven that choosing joy and personal chemistry over pure strategy isn't naive, it's revolutionary. In a sports world often criticized for being artificial and corporate, two young champions have given us something real. And sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is simply be authentically yourself while the whole world is watching. That's the real story of Alcaraz and Raducanu, not the tennis, but the humanity. As we wait for the US Open, one thing is certain. Win or lose, they've already changed how we think about partnerships, friendship, and authenticity in professional sports. Sometimes the best doubles chemistry isn't about tennis at all.